Hello guys, it's Fett again, and this here is exciting because this here is a new package that arrived. I actually didn't know it was going to happen today. I have seen some tweets about it, but it finally arrived. This here is, well, you can call it a collector's edition, but this here is Thimbleweed Park, which is made by Ron Gilbert and Gary Winnick, of course, the guys from Zach McCracken, Manic Mansion. This here is a Kickstarted game. This here is the physical copy. The game has been out for I think a month or two maybe, digitally, and they finally shipped the version of the game. And this here is signed by Ron, and I am excited about this here. It's a DRM-free version. It has this here sticker, and I'm actually really sad that I have to open it, because I have to, but I will try and preserve the official sealing as much as possible. So I'm going to open it up here and try and slide it out. So as you can see, this here's the box is actually pretty heavy. It has this here classic, I remember this here classic logo from back in the day, Baccarino, as it says, and this here is of course a hint from the game. I like the art style and everything. It is beautiful. This here is a point and click game. I do highly recommend you check it out if you like Manic Mansion, Zach McCracken, Loom, if you like Monkey Island, The Secret of the Monkey Island, LeChuck's Revenge, or any of the other amazing games. I highly recommend it. So let further ado see if I actually can open it up. And we're gonna try and easily, with my knife here, do a nice clean insertion without breaking too much of the seal, because I want to preserve it. We do not want to break it too much. There we go. Slide it out. Yeah, because the Baccarino and all that is actually on plastic, and we want to keep that. And I already played it and completed it. So, first off, beautiful box. Has a nice feel to it. Highly love this here. And the theme itself, it has like a 3D style look to it because of the shadows here. And of course, Ron and Gary are all there. So let's slide it up, easy peasy, and look inside. And the first thing we see is, of course, the manual, black and white, just like in the old days. We're going to take a look at this here. Nice, clean letters, web pages, how to play the game, translators, a nice easy starter book. We love that. And how the settings and all that. Awesome stuff. The next thing we're going to take a look at is this here map of Thimbleweed Park. And right now we're just going to move this here out of the way, because we are going to actually take a look at this. So, I hope the zoom works. And as you can see, really nice detail. Let's see if I can light a little bit different so there's not that much glare. Let's zoom a little bit out. There we go. So there you have it. All the details here. And this here is actually a replica of the map you get in the game with the different coupons in the sides and notifications, which is really, really cool. Let us check if there's something in the back. It is clean. It is a heavy map, nicely folded. I can highly, highly say that it is a nice collection to the package. Let's move that away and focus again on the box. We have a Thimbleweed Park sticker, city limits, and a couple of birds, and of course there we have a Reno sticker right here, and you will of course get this joke as soon as you played the game. I do recommend it. And we have Signals Are Strong Tonight, TWP, Thimbleweed Park radio station. And you will also know what that's all about if you check out the game. And here we have what is a newspaper clip, which I do find highly interesting. Let's move the package out here and look at it. And let us zoom in and look at the details. So this here is a classic print. We have Nickel News. Chuck Edmund finally rests on a Pillowtronics pillow. A Pillowtronics pillow. Really, really cool. Letters are really, really clean. I hope you can see a little bit of it. We have some other stuff around here. And I think actually it's the same type of paper you would print something of it, or it's at least a replica. The German invasion. So it's a 4-page mini newspaper from the Nickel News, which is, of course, Thimbleweed Park, and it's set in October 13th, 1987. I do not want to spoil anything of the game, so I will not talk more about that. Let us move on to the next thing, which of course is this here is the Thimbleweed Park Speck of Dust. There is there's a reason for that, why the Speck of Dust. You actually find that in the game. I do find it funny that this was included. It's a sticker type of thing, but it's actually a speck of dust. Now this here is where the nostalgia comes in. Now remember, the original Manic Mansion was on Commodore 64. It came out on a PC later, or IBM. It's on Amiga, I actually think also. It came on mini console, and of course it came also on the not the Super Nintendo, but the original Nintendo with where they took out killing the hamster part, which you can Google if you want more about that. So we have, of course, the CD where you can install from, and we have, and I actually am curious to see if this here disc actually includes something. But this here is disc 22 of 269 discs. And this here is, of course, a floppy disk, 3 1/4 inch floppy from back in the day. I do actually would like to actually own a floppy drive that actually works and check out if there's actually any content on this, which I'm guessing somebody will check. But 22 of 269. Wow. I'm not number one, not number two, but yeah, it is an awesome collector's item. So we have that, and I find it funny because I am an IT person at heart, and yeah. So let us just double check there is no hidden things in here. No, everything nice and clean, nice packaging and all that. Let us put that in. Let us put a little bit of the stuff back. So the last thing we are gonna open, so we can actually see the imprint of the CD. And this here we're not gonna keep. It is okay to throw this here out because it is a standard wrapping, and any idiot can rewrap this here with a industrial wrapper for CDs, cases, and stuff like that. So we are gonna open this here up. So the first thing we are gonna check is, sadly, which is a common thing with these here CD cases, is actually that these here break. And you can see right here, it actually broke. And that is just due to shipping. And of course, when they actually print, this here is actually a machine that does it with a suction cup. I do not think they're hand done. And sometimes the machine actually can go ahead and bend some of it. And you can see it actually has bent a little bit. Let's actually see if we can get a little bit more light. Here, you can actually see it's bent downwards. So it was pushed down too hard. There is no broken on the CD, but sadly this here is broken. But luckily you can actually replace this here pretty easily. Just have to flip this here out. But no matter what, just have to put this away. So let's look at the disc. It is a nice color. It is black and white. What it shows is a bridge with a dead body. And that is the main goal of this here. Or there's a reason for the dead body. But again, you can see, because it's been pressed down too hard, nothing is holding it. So what we are going to do right now in Duorino is actually sliding this here out and check what we have right here. So this here is, of course, the overlook of Thimbleweed Park, or a part of it. This here is actually the hotel, this here is the factory, and this here is the circus. And this here is from town and over to the hotel. And this here is train and the dead body and the trail. And of course we have, let me zoom out a bit so you actually can see it all. There you go. And a nice view of hotel and all that. So yeah, really, really, really cool. Would I recommend picking this here up if it's actually available on sale? I totally would. The physical copy is definitely worth it. The game in general is a highly regarded, in my opinion, great game. Got high praises of all that if you do like the nostalgia of point and click games. Is it for everyone? No. I'm not gonna force it to say that this here game is for everybody and you should check it out, but I will say that it is worth your time. And if you like what Ron Gilbert does, he has done many great games. Death Spank, he has done The Cave, also in the later part, and they have a specific type of humor and the way he does things, design and all that, puzzles. And if you like that, I definitely think you will like this game here. But again, it is point and click. There is an option to turn in on easy mode, so you can play the game with a little bit easier, and there are hint systems in the game also. So it is for people of all ages, to some extent. This here game might be a little bit more mature, but I do think that that younger kids that do not tend to, I actually don't know if there is a MSRP rating on the game. I'm guessing it actually has, but I am not afraid to say that you should check it out. I do think kids actually will think this here is a great game because it is funny to some extent. but there is some language in that you should take care of. And if you want to know who actually made this box here, this here is Fangamer. It is actually specified right here. They may help make the collection, the box, and the content in it. So yeah, and Fangamer does many great things. So yeah, if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button and the like button especially, because then I know especially you like the video. Subscribing is the second part. If you didn't like it, there's a button next to it you can use. Or you can leave a comment. You can actually reach out to me on Twitter at Fettouhi. There is a link in the description to all my social media that I'm active on, meaning Instagram, Twitter especially, and Flickr, where you can find screenshots of many games that I've played and posted about. You can, of course, check the YouTube channel out more for more unboxing stuff. And until next time, bye Areno.